It's actually easier to be early by vetting a great project and getting in ahead of time than catching the catastrophic dips. If you think about the Solanas of the world that are great projects and then drop all the way to $8 and then just have the comeback story of a lifetime, that's nice to look back on retroactively, but it's very hard to catch that falling knife. It's actually a lot easier, again, to vet good projects and get in on them early. And so by that logic, it makes sense that we have TGEs on our radar. These are token generation events. And basically, you can't get much earlier than that or any earlier than that in crypto. So we always try to find the good ones. And today in this video, we're looking at 3 ultra high quality upcoming TGEs. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. All the best of luck if you choose to invest. Maybe that's into your favorite altcoin. Maybe that's into one of these TGEs. However you choose to occupy this cryptocurrency blockchain space, if you're actively investing, whether that's alongside us or otherwise, I don't care. You're an ally if that's your situation, and thus I wish you well. Okay, so whatever, very nice, but just remember, I'm not a financial or investment advisor. Keep that in mind, and also keep in mind that by extension, this video is not official financial or investment advice. First off, and at number 1 today, we're going to take a look for the first time, I believe, at LogX. This is a DeFi super app whose TGE is actually today. And LogX is a lot more than just a spot and futures perps DEX. They also offer prediction markets, but also options markets, RWA asset pairs, that's real world assets, of course, a launch pad for meme coins, and quite a bit more. It's powered by Arbitrum, and so that's going to translate to fast transactions, EVM compatibility, and low fees, very importantly. And LogX's trading experience for users includes gasless trades, as well as trading exotic pairs or perps across different chains. This is really one of the things that typical DEXs have been missing, since you have to connect from a specific network within your wallet. But here with LogX, you're able to trade across chains. And Orderly Network is one of the reasons why. They provide multi-chain cloud liquidity for DeFi projects. This addresses the fragmented liquidity problem that we've discussed here many times before. That is, of course, where money bridges over to, say, Arbitrum or Optimism, and it stays trapped there, if you will, in that ecosystem. And that liquidity cannot mix with ETH or Polygon liquidity to make for better trades. So Orderly and DEXs like LogX are working hard on this problem, as better liquidity, of course, means more trades at lower prices for users. And some seriously heavy hitters are backing LogX so far, including centralized exchange and market makers that might actually be competition for the DEX, names like Coinbase, DWF, Cumberland, and Gate.io. And we have 2 available versions now. The V2 is for the public, and the Pro version is for serious traders. V1 of the Pro version has almost $21 billion in volume so far. The dashboard, which you can see here, shows transaction volume and trade volume. Now, most of the volume matches the general market sentiment, where spring volumes were high and then got a little bit lower, as we're seeing now. But that's the beauty of keeping everything on chain, right? It's much more easy to see data just like this and then trade accordingly based on your plan and your strategy. This article here gives a pretty good explanation of what the LogX token will do. I'll be sure to include that in the description below. You can find it there. But besides Gate.io, this is going to be listed on MEXC as well, and possibly more exchanges in the near future. So you're probably going to want to check out your favorite exchange, whatever that may be, as well as the LogX Twitter account to see exactly where the token will be available if you want to get in early on this pretty promising new DeFi protocol. And by the way, the LogX mainnet is also live, so check it out. Next up here, and at number 2, we're looking at Peaq, P-E-A-Q. This is a blockchain built specifically for DePIN, that's decentralized physical infrastructure networks, and RWA apps. And you know, the idea here is pretty simple, as most elegant ideas are. A strong distributed DePIN network means that other DePINs can plug right in and get the decentralized infrastructure that they need, that they're looking for. So just like AWS, Amazon Web Services, would do for cloud infrastructure, Peaq does this for DePIN infrastructure. And now we have more than 45 DePIN protocols across 18 different industries that are already using Peaq infrastructure. Plus, others are reporting as many as 80 projects using Peaq already. And all of those 80-odd projects will need to use the Peaq token, again, P-A-E-Q, to pay for the DePIN infrastructure they're using. It's got other utility that you can see here. Plus, It is set up to be potentially Altcoin Buzz is now available in Discord. You can be a part of us now by joining the chat where you can research and identify your next big move in crypto. You're also going to get free alpha content just for joining. Check out the link you can find in the description of this video below. Okay, finally here, last but not least, we're looking at Scroll. This is our third entry on the list, and this is an emerging layer 2 for Ethereum. Scroll is essentially building Ethereum's answer to Polygon's zkEVM. A reminder here that zkEVM is just technology for dApps compatible with Ethereum's EVM network, yet with privacy-based zero-knowledge tech built into them from the start. Now, right now, Polygon is the standard to use on their own proof of stake chain and in EVM, but Scroll is looking to change that. And we think both are going to win as some privacy or shielding of transactions, let's face it, will be necessary for worldwide adoption of payments. Really, that's one of the only missing ingredients that we don't already have as I see it. And so what's great about Scroll is that it is lightning fast. It has only 3 seconds between blocks, and you actually get faster confirmed transactions for less than on the main ETH chain and many other L2s. And Scroll, like most good layer 2s, batches transactions together. They've actually done over 800,000 batches so far, and their ecosystem has a huge $1.25 billion in TVL, total value locked, and all of that is without a token. But of course, that's going to change soon because Scroll's new SCR token has started trading in pre-market on BitGet. If you're not familiar, BitGet is a top exchange. So if this agreement is in place for pre-market trading, then keep an eye out because the TGE, the token generation event for SCR, could be happening any day now. And so BitGet's going to be the first, but very likely more exchanges will follow in terms of listing SCR as well. If you're interested in this kind of a project, then I'd recommend that you follow both BitGet and Scroll's X accounts, Twitter accounts, whatever you call it. I always have to say both. But be sure to check out both over the course of the next few days to see exactly when the TGE will take place. One of those two, probably both, will be announcing it very soon. So keep an eye on socials.
And so if this market pulls back hard under this level and then consolidates and comes back, we're likely to sell and stall.